Hey guys, this is Dr. McFarland and I have a really great video for you guys today. This is going to feature the Cascade X-15 ribbon mic. And for those who don't know, it's actually a stereo mic because it has two separate capsules that's facing in an X pattern. But when you take that X and you turn it, it now becomes a mid-side configuration. And you can do a lot of cool stuff with mid-side recording techniques. So I have an acoustic guitar recording, and I've already took the upper capsule, which was facing sideways, and I've doubled that track. So I'm gonna pan these two tracks down the middle and go ahead and play it for you. Now what we're going to do, the magic behind this mid-side configuration is once you invert the phase of one of those side capsules, they're actually going to be 180 degrees out of phase, and they're essentially going to cancel each other out. So let's see what that sounds like. Okay, you notice you don't hear anything, right? That's because, like I just said, they're 180 degrees out of phase, so they're canceling each other out. Now let me show you a little cool tip here. So once you change anything about one of the tracks, they're not exactly the same anymore. You're actually going to hear the difference. So here's the track, still 180 degrees out of phase. Then once I insert this EQ, like that, right? You can actually hear EQ changes. Okay, so that's just a good example of if you change anything about the track that's 180 degrees out of phase, then you're going to hear the change. All right, so now the next step is to actually pan these tracks hard left and right. And let's go back and listen to just everything normal phase, okay? Nothing's out of phase yet. Okay, here's one of the tracks inverted. All right, very cool. So what you should have noticed there was we've taken that track and we've cut the middle out of it, and we've only left the sides, okay? Because the side, or these two tracks are panned hard left and right. So that just sounds really cool. It kind of messes with your brain a little bit hearing that. But now what we're going to do is actually bring in the mid microphone that was facing toward the source. What this is going to do is fill in all that mid section that was cut out from the upper capsule. So this is what that sounds like. I'm just going to fade in the track very slow. Okay, so what you get is a really wide acoustic recording, or it can be drums or anything really, but you're just going to hear the instrument on the very outskirts of the speakers, and then have that mid microphone or that mid capsule really fill in that space in the middle. So next cool thing you can do with the mid-side configuration is you can EQ only the sides, or you can EQ the mid, or whatever you want. So I do have some EQ and compression on the side folder right here, the upper group. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that in so you can hear what that sounds like. Here's it without. All right, well, there you go. So it's a cool experiment that you can do with any stereo mic, or if you just have two condenser mics that have variable polar patterns, you can put those in figure 8. Actually, configure them this way, so you have one capsule pointing forward and one capsule pointing sideways. You're going to double the side capsule microphone, and then just follow the steps just like I showed you, and you'll have some pretty cool results. So I am Dr. McFarland. If you want to be a more confident musician, consider subscribing to my channel, and be sure to click on the bell icon so you'll be notified every time I release new content. And have a good week, guys. Keep rocking. See ya.